Have you ever wondered how Hearts of Iron 4 would look like if it also had regular crimes in it? Well, wonder no more, dear viewer, cause I found the perfect mod where you can do all sorts of interesting stuff, like organized crime, forming gangs, dealing
Cotton candy.
expand your criminal activities worldwide, and of course dealing even more
Cotton candy.
and eventually forming the Empire of Sin, which ironically enough, it's also a Paradox title. Go figure. The mod is called Hagakure, the East Asia expansion. You will find it in the description, and the last time I played it, I formed the Ottoman Empire as Xinjiang. That video was quite something. So today I decided to revisit this mod, although it hasn't been updated in a while, and I noticed this very interesting concept for a path in the Empire of Manchuko tree, which is absolutely huge. So without further ado, let's begin. By pacifying the countryside, of course, as what better place to start a crime empire in than in the absolutely chaotic state of Manchuko. Oh my god, this mod also adds a lot of laws. I forgot about that. As the Empire of Manchuko, we start with 34 million core population, but only 3 factories. In order to understand how bad that is, just think about the fact that Bhutan also starts with 3, and they don't even have 500,000 people, and Tanutuva with 85k starts with 2 factories. So we are basically running an 1700s economy in 1936. Our army is huge though, so at least I won't have to start building an army from scratch. We got only 2 research slots, and we are using 20-year-old rifles. Yep, that sounds like a perfect country for me. But I have no problem with that, because I'm gonna build the biggest crime empire the world has ever seen from this pathetical country. We also start as a Japanese puppet, of course. We got banditry, quantum veto, low legitimacy, and restricted freedom in political affairs. This is actually not that bad of a trade-off. I wish I could surrender my foreign affairs way more often. First focus is done, so we can now deal with the bandits. Or we could if it weren't for our severe lack of infantry equipment, because we need some to click those decisions. It will take about only 3000 days at the current pace. So we got a bit to wait. And next we're gonna do the Broken Promise, which unlocks even more decisions, which I would probably not be able to interact, because I'm not getting any political power, or guns, or anything. This country is fucking terrible, I think we already established that. Oh, this is awesome. The focus tree collapsed on itself, so it's no longer cluttered. Okay, we got 3 possible focuses that we can do. We need to go down the, like, a game of shogi path, which seems to be the outcome of an event, which will probably be sparked by this focus, I think. And we will need support for the anti-Japanese United Army, which is communist. And oh, we cannot go down this path if we complete this focus. I was just about to say that I want to grab the infinite weekly stability, but that's apparently not possible. Okay, well in that case I'm gonna do connection to the underground for the political power, and then I'm gonna do those 2 focuses for a bit of stability. Holy fuck, we are on 0%. I didn't even notice that. This is a minus 50% factory output debuff, by the way, for people who don't know, and I lost a factory. What the fuck? I'm on the same level with fucking Tanutuva now. You cannot make this shit up, man. They are straight up bullying me for playing Manchuko, which honestly is kind of fair, but still. Well, at least I won't have a hard time getting rid of Japan, as they seem to have went communist, so they will basically just implode. Alright, we got those decisions now. Let's start doing some anti-Japanese propaganda and get some exiled communists in the Soviet Union to join our cause, and even more communism support, why not? I also seem to not be able to get rid of the bandits anymore though. That's probably because I can start recruiting them down the line. Because control of the railways is done, I wanted to rush this one, because once Japan loses control of this state, I believe, I won't be able to do it anymore. So let's unite the bandits next. Communist support is up to 21%, and I got 2% stability now. We are becoming the East Asian bastion of stability, and I don't want to brag about it, but it's all because of me. So we can now recruit the bandits. The bandits in the north will join our cause, and holy fuck, I get 10 10% stability. They are spoiling me already. Let's also prepare to seize Japanese arms. And I can get one civilian factory. So an industry growth of 50%, basically. And now, in order to do blood in the mountains, we need 50% communist support and to assassinate the emperor. Oh, I don't want to do that. I like Pui. He's a very outstanding guy. Oh, I just need 40% communist support. Okay. Let's reform the civil service next for more stability. And then I'm gonna do the sun's connection to prevent Zhang Jingui from forming a government in the civil war, which I really don't know what it means, but it's probably good. The Japanese civil war began, and I got control of those two states, which I don't court, weirdly enough. So let's set them up on civilian oversight. And now that Japan is not stealing all my shit, I got 7 factories. Oh, and I can still divert machine tooling, even though Japan has no business left with me. Okay, that's nice. Support is over 40%, so let's assassinate the emperor, getting 10 more stability. And then, holy mother of god, I can get 10 fucking factories in one focus. This is outstanding. And I think it's completely fair, cause let's be serious, I suffered enough. Communist support is above 50%, so it's time to do blood in the mountains. I hope there is no actual path you need to follow in order to get this. And I can just take the focus in an event or something, but who am I kidding? It never is that simple. Oh, we actually got into a civil war. I did expect that, but I was hoping to not. And we got an event. The bandits in the north have risen up. The pacification failed. Now what? The communist insurgency gains momentum. 3 distinct powers emerge, vying for control of Manchuko. The communists, the Kwangtung army, and the Manchuko imperial army. I can tag switch to any of them, but I have no idea which one will be able to do the crime thing. Oh, those guys actually have focus trees. And I don't really know if this was in the starting Manchuko tree, but if those weren't, they are pretty impressive. Okay, so I don't think I need to tag switch, because those guys have different focus trees. Let's just stick with the communists and see what happens. We only got 24 divisions, but we got some amazing generals. We got 1 or 2 divisions more than those 2 guys combined. I think we should be alright. I cannot spawn any event troops or anything. So let's just get the army offense genius and hope for the best. I'm just gonna split the troops in half and try to outmaneuver the enemy with my big, meaty human brain. Because those guys are stupid robots and I'm a human, and that's my only advantage. I don't have enough equipment to train any more divisions, so this kind of is my only choice. I should probably just be able to run through the gaps and make small encirclements. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. I can actually just end those guys, I think. Their capital is wide open. I would like to farm them for army experience, but I don't want things to get out of control either. So I should probably just play it safe. There we go. Oh, only 34%. Okay, then it's not gonna be that easy after all. Crime within our ranks? I think this is it, boys. This is not of our concern or punish them. Both of those give me the same event. Let's leave them alone, I guess. I hope I did not cuck myself, as I usually do. The gangs approach from the west. Declare them hostile, or we don't have time for this. I guess I just have to ignore them, so they can take over. That makes the most sense to me. And deal with the devil. The Republic of Manchuko completes focus like a game of shogi. That's it. We got it. We are now the Yakuza sovereignty of Manchuria. And we're still in a civil war. Okay. Noboru Yamaguchi. This guy does not look like a Yakuza to me. He's just a regular motherfucker. We still got low legitimacy, but we now got the powder for the Poppy God debuff. Holy fuck. I'm almost killing the Manchurian army. I encircled a lot of divisions, but I'm not really good at killing them. Because my troops are absolute dog shit. Look at them. And I don't have any military high command. So I guess I'm just gonna take more civilian factories in the meantime. I will kill them eventually. It's just gonna take a lot of time. Because I'm also fighting in mountains. Those guys are at 96%. So let's begin the offensive. I think if I just take those tiles here in the north, they will capitulate. Oh, 2 more tiles was enough. Okay. 1 down. Now the other guys should be even easier, to be honest, because they don't have many mountains to hide behind. I'm gonna do the unique opportunity next, and for those guys I'm just gonna press the button for maximum army experience gain. It will cost me some manpower, but I will have plenty of that. What the fuck, a political gambler? That's exactly what we need. Hire him immediately. It's time to attract some Manchu gangs. Getting some equipment, local population, 2 units, and a big ass debuff. Because that's exactly what I needed right now. Another big ass debuff. Like I don't have enough on my hands already. Thank you very much, devs. You guys are helping me a lot here. Holy fuck, nationalizing the press gives me infinite weekly stability and war support. As well as daily compliance buffs. And 1.5% recruitable pop. I should have done this ages ago. I'm still on 0%. I should have paid more attention to the goddamn laws. But instead I just assumed they were not important. Silly me. I'm ready to take my first doctrine as well. I'm considering if I want to go with mass assault. But I don't know what to say. I still like superior firepower more, so let's go with the old reliable. I just cannot separate myself from that doctrine. It's too good. And the civil war is also done. With minimal casualties, I may add. So what remains to be done now is profit. Also, I got a core on this little state here, but I still don't core East Hebei. Very, very weird. Let's organize a resistance next. Resisting what? I don't know, to be completely honest. And now we need a new godfather. Removing low legitimacy finally, and choosing a righteous leader for our crime empire. We actually have 2 paths here. The righteous or the fixer. The righteous guy seems better, but this path unfortunately leads in a worse place than the other one. This gets us to conquer Indochina or some shit, while the other one gives us war goals on the entirety of China. And that is just objectively better. This is how the world looks like, by the way. Italy somehow got pushed out of Ethiopia. They probably had a civil war or something. The Spanish Directory is winning the civil war. France seems to be leaning fascist a little bit. The UK went communist as well. Germany remained historical. And the whites are slowly winning the Russian civil war. Japan also chose the worst communist path they had, because it's the one that gets this creep to be the leader. And I really despise just looking at him. The Republic of China is not doing anything, and the communists are at war with the entirety of the north. Mabu Fang actually managed to puppet Xinjiang. Impressive. I will hate to ruin it for him though, but I'm still gonna do it. Oh no! The new guy killed the old guy. He does look like a real gentleman though. Also, we are fascists now. This path was non-aligned. So let's secure our rule next. We finally got some goddamn stability. And war support. I actually feared I was gonna be stuck on civilian economy forever, but I can finally change that. Also, I can start justifying on Korea and make them my puppet because they are very weak. And oh boy, they have a focus tree. Wait a minute, didn't I play this? I think I did the world conquest with Korea in this mod, but I don't really know. I'm 22, I'm pushing 30, so my memory is a bit hazy sometimes. Oh, wait, I don't need war economy. I have corporate criminal economy, which is much better. It has its trade-offs, but overall it's pretty good for me. I only wish I had some good political advisors, but I don't have any. So let's make some decent public healthcare instead and kill Korea very fast. Too fast for my own good actually. Almost there. There. Korean puppet. I can take that off of my bucket list now. I am getting my 3rd research slot in mid-1939. This is the lesson you need to remember from this video, kids. Crime bad. Do crime equals no smart. I hope everybody understood that. Also, what the fuck happened here? Why is Bohemia come white? And why didn't they release Slovakia as well? Oh, they are at war with France. And Yugoslavia imploded. Haven't seen this in a while. Hope you are proud of yourself, Paul. Hurting everybody's eyes for nothing. Crime knows no borders. Yeah, tell me about it. This unlocks the Oyabun Golden Web. Whatever the fuck that is. We will find out pretty soon. Also, this path gives you a lot of spies, which I will try to make great use of. We are up to 50 factories, by the way. Who would have thought that crime industrializes you so fast? I would have done this more often, if I knew that was was the case. Okay, this is kinda cool. I got all those decisions in a bunch of states, not only China by the way, and I can bribe politicians, influence corporations, and subjugate the fools. I need some network strength for that, and it does cost quite a bit, but I think I can just puppet the nation or get the state, one of the two. This is a very interesting system actually. I'm really curious if it works as intended. Oh, well, I guess that's it for peacefully annexing my neighbors. Japan just declared war on me. I just hope they are not in the Soviet faction. Oh no, they have a faction with China. I did not inherit their navy though, so that's not nice, but at least I have a border with them. And a port, which means I can do shenanigans now. And oh boy, I love doing shenanigans. One of my favorite activities in this game. My division sucks though, so there is much work to be done there. Oh, the Japanese offer peace. That's a weird offer, but I'm not gonna take it. And they are also at war with Korea. So having it as a buffer state completely failed. I should have just annexed it, to be honest. Trying to get Vladivostok failed horribly. There is no supply here, so all my divisions are starving. I even got 2 of them encircled. That's not great, and now Korea is getting naval invaded. Just managed to get out 20 divisions, and I'm already out of infantry equipment. This is not looking very good, but let's bribe some politicians. That will definitely solve the problem. The only positive thing is that Japan does not have that many divisions. Being secluded to their island and going through the civil war and all that shit. Okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. I got encircled in Korea actually, and another group of Japanese people landed. I'm also getting pushed in Vladivostok. So what the fuck, man? Why am I so weak? I do have a couple military debuffs, which I have no idea how to get rid of, because there isn't anything left in my focus tree, and I don't really have a military branch. So I guess I just have to keep them forever. Okay. I'm really fucking struggling. Those guys are pushing me like I'm not even here. They also do shit like this where they leave the entire front line, and I still cannot get any ground back. I really don't get it. Why the fuck am I so weak? Like one single Japanese division that's attritioned can push 4 of mine. They shouldn't be that bad at defending. I guess the Japanese have their full doctrine from fighting the civil war, and they only have 2. But this still feels like a little bit much. They linked with the Korean front. I'm actually losing more people than they do, just defending. And from all people, fucking Mengyang is having more success than I do. So let's subjugate the goddamn fools. See what happens. Oh, they refused. I got a war goal. That's kind of lame. This focus would have gave me war goals on everybody anyway. Mengyang pulled an encirclement here. They occupied 2 of my fucking states, but we, together, mostly them, managed to encircle about 10 Japanese divisions. This is the biggest victory of the war, and I cannot take credit for it. I feel so ashamed of myself. And feeling shame is a very dangerous feeling to feel in East Asia, if you guys understand what I mean. Another naval invasion. The Japanese actually managed to train more divisions while fighting me. This war is very embarrassing. But now it's all on me. I cannot count on Mengyang anymore. I need to pull my big boy pants up and beat the Japanese scum. It's funny how I could not even hold mountains behind rivers. That's actually when you know you're doing something extremely wrong. But I still don't know what. And they took the fucking port. How the fuck? Okay, maybe that wasn't so bad after all. I have a port now. And the Japanese only have 56 divisions. I actually have more divisions than they do. So I will be able to lighten their army a bit. Oh yeah, look at them go. Oh boy, this is it right here. The only fun thing in this game anymore. A couple failed naval invasions and encirclements later, Japan has 32 divisions left. And I think I can just move into Vladivostok, encircle this whole entire region, and I can do something like this in Korea and have another pocket. Sweet, sweet victory. Deserved victory. And they have 26 divisions left, and about half of them are encircled. So I think this is it for the Japanese Communist Empire. They gave me a bunch of headaches and a couple heart attacks, but I came up on top eventually. Second lesson of this video, kids, never give up. Unless you absolutely have to. Sometimes it's just better to give up, but still. And the third lesson of this video, kids. Big scale drug dealing is looks lucrative. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. We are back to Korea. The Japanese have 9 divisions left, and 4 of them are already dead. I think I paid them back 10 times over. I dare them to cross me again. I was planning on attacking those guys, but I think I'm just not gonna do that right now. Not feeling it anymore. It is what it is. What the fuck is this faction? Oh, the Nordic one. Yeah, things are not great in Europe or in the Middle East or in Asia. You know what? There is not a single good place in this timeline. Maybe the USA. Oh, no, wait, the Nazis are winning. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, it seems like I won't have to go to war with those guys after all. I did this focus and both Mongolia and Mengyang accepted. So I got 3 puppets now. I'm gonna do control the corporations next. And this focus will unlock the Yakuza Associate Autonomy System, allowing me to slowly integrate each country to form a criminal empire. So I think that's where cores come into play, because I really did not get any of that the entirety of the game. I'm only at 38 million. And that, my friends, is quite whack. I also have a buff that reduces my subjects' autonomy over time, slowly but surely. So I gotta say, this path is pretty nice. It just took a while to get going. Also, let's demand submission from Beijing. Nothing is happening. Oh, it takes a couple days, okay. Oh, it tells me how likely they are to accept. We may be able to affect this via further decisions and diplomatic actions. Well, I've done those 2 decisions on Shaanxi like half a year ago, and nothing else popped up, so I don't know. That tooltip may as well just be broken, as far as I know. The days went by, and the Hebei government did not react in any way. I don't get it. So I had a chat with the developer of this mod, and he told me the decisions are not really working right now. So that's why nothing happens when I click them. So I will have to just conquer everything manually, which means going to war with the Axis. I'm already at war with the USA too, by the way, because they joined the Japanese faction. And apparently the Empire of Sin focus can core everything that has its capital in Asia. So basically all of Asia except the Middle East. Because the Hearts of Iron 4 devs consider the Middle East as being its own continent. I will have to do some wanky shit in Russia, because in order to core them, I need their capital to be somewhere right off this line here. And that's gonna be interesting to do. So I'm gonna just prepare for now, and I'll be back in a couple years conquering the Chinese faction. See you guys in 2 hours. It took me so much time to prepare that the Chinese faction fucking dissolved. The Kuomintang is now just those 2 guys, and China actually joined the Japanese faction. This is how the rest of the world looks like, by the way. The big problem is the lack of research slots. It's 1946 and I haven't even researched all the infantry tech I need, yet alone being able to touch navy or, god forbid, air. I only have another research slot here, but if I do this focus, I won't be able to core anything else. So I will have to stick with 3. Well, I guess it's finally time to move in. Gonna kill those 2 bozos and then move into China. The problem is that I needed China as my puppet, and now I won't be able to get it until I capitulate Japan and the USA. So that kind of sucks. Also, I annexed Tanutuva in Mongolia because I got cores on them. The only other cores I have and I don't control are in Tibet and Arunachal Pradesh, which I'm not getting anytime soon. So I'm stuck with only 44 million core population and I have to conquer the world with that. Basically. At least I don't have to invade Australia. Oh no, wait, I do have to do that. Because I can also core Indonesia. Oh my fucking god. I said I'm done with doing world conquests, and since I took the break, I think 3 out of the 6 videos I recorded were world conquests. So I will never fucking escape world conquests. Oh my god, those guys are not joining. I hate this bug so much. It's so annoying. I should be able to push just fine though. I think I'm just gonna annex those 2 guys. I won't be coring anything before I puppet China, and I think China also cores those territories. So I will just release them when it comes to it. Now it's time to kill the big boy, Burma. They wanted to feel included into this, I guess. Well, fuck. Why does this always happen to me? The fuck did I do? I do not have enough troops to cover the front line. I really didn't want to actually annex Mongolia, But I really needed the 43 steel they have. And I'm not even done with the 4th line. This is not going well. Okay, so I'm not immediately dying. I am yet to figure out if that's a good or a bad thing. The plan for now is to just hold until I can deploy those divisions. Then I will like to push and link those two armies here and shorten the front with Russia somewhere around here. But that's gonna take a long ass time and the game is moving so fucking slow. My position has pretty much stabilized. I cut the Siberian railway, so now all those troops here are out of supply. I also deployed one more army, so now I will try to encircle all those troops. Those are the casualties in the war with the Japanese faction, 14 million. And for the Axis, it's up to 10 million. And this is all me, by the way. The Axis has about 3.5k divisions, but I am able to push pretty well. So I hope it's not gonna turn out as bad as it seems. China capitulated. This is cool and all, but I really did not care about China, to be honest. Cause I kind of have bigger fucking fish to fry. Also pulled up another big encirclement here. Axis casualties are up to 23 million. And the Japanese faction got 20. Who the fuck is killing the USA? The fuck? Oh, it's Mexico. Okay. I'm gonna let you two guys duke it out until I conquer the rest of Asia. I love how this encirclement doesn't even matter for the Axis. This is over 150 divisions. And they will still have around 3,000 after those are gone. So we got 27 million, and after all those motherfuckers are dead, we should have somewhere around 29. Oh my fucking god, they are pulling a last stand. Come on, man, just die in the mountain. It's hopeless. Everybody can tell. This is really taking a long time. Oh my fucking god. This is about 3 real-time minutes. And it's still not done. Come on, it's starting to go faster now. Ah, there we go. This is the longest time it took me to kill encircle divisions ever. And yeah, we're at 29.5. The Axis killed Japan at least, so I don't have to do that myself. I hope they will also kill the USA, but they have been pushed back. Those motherfuckers don't have that many divisions though. Or manpower, so they won't be much of a headache anyway. Also, Italy is not joining the fucking war, or Spain. We've been at war for almost a year now, I think, and they just refuse to join. Look at this shit. I need to keep those divisions back, in any case. Axis casualties are up to 30 million. I managed to push through the heartland of China, and now I'm looking towards linking to Tibet, so I can split the fronts into. Also, I captured more of the Russian supply hubs, so now if I make a push all the way to the sea here, I can cut off the entirety of Siberia from the Russians. And they have quite some divisions here. The number of division is starting to go under 2,500, I think. Something like that. And I'm still not even a quarter of the way there to research all the naval techs. And it's 1950, by the way. Having only 3 research slots is pure torture at this point. If you ever wondered how warfare in 1951 looks in Hearts of Iron 4, this is it. About, let's say, I don't know, a conservative 300 divisions in Xinjiang. Over 100 on a single tile. If you are not playing until the 50s, this is what you're missing on. It's very pleasant, actually. And I completed the encirclement. About, I don't know, 200 divisions here, maybe more. It doesn't even matter at this point. It seems like the Axis just have infinite resources. But I will succeed. For crime. Because my fight is a noble one. I just wanna sell opioids. I don't know why I even bothered to collect them in a single tile like this. There were more divisions in this, by the way. I overran a couple. I guess it just looks cool. Another 2 million people dead. Pointless deaths for pointless wars. Why the fuck did they even declare war on Korea in the first place? Man, the Axis fell off so bad. Only 12 divisions on a single tile. Their career should be fucking over by this point. I love how Canada has the most dramatic faction ever. It's called the Coalition, and it's just them. Like, little bro thinks he's the shit, but It's not even close. I'm just about to close the Axis pockets. And then I think I'm just gonna go all in. Because the Russian front is not really defended nowadays. Could probably just walk right in. The Axis still has a lot of divisions, but I don't know where they keep them. Not anywhere near Asia, obviously. 50 million dead. Number of divisions still stays constant. Funny enough, Italy has the most because they fought the least. Fucking wankers. Not pulling their weight. Pathetic. I also have control of all of China, finally. Well, maybe I missed a piece. But who doesn't miss a little piece of China from time to time, am I right? The third Rome is about to capitulate. And we're also just about to hit 100 million dead. Albania is carrying us though, not gonna lie. Pushing has been so slow. I had to build tens of supply hubs everywhere. This is my division, by the way, and supply is still shit. Oh, and also some very weird shit that has been going on is that my divisions just phase out of existence. Sometimes they will get counterattacked, and when their org reaches 0, they just disappear. Like they were encircled. When they weren't. I think I lost like 30 divisions that way. Holy fuck, I lost 7 million people. Oh no. And that's why I had to go to service by requirement. Finally got properly into Europe. 121 million casualties. And the ball is rolling now. Nobody's gonna stop me anymore. The road is open all the way to Portugal. Or the 5th Portuguese Empire. A formidable nation that does nothing. Literally. Touching core German territory. The front line is in absolute shambles. Several hours of torture are finally coming to an end. I've been playing this for 15 hours. Just the war with the Axis has been pretty much 2 straight days of me doing this. Germany is dead. Only got to kill Italy and the Spanish Empire. Unfortunately, the 5th Portuguese Empire did not cut it in the big boys club. And they will never be let in. Cause they are very silly. That's Italy down. And the Spanish are hanging on by a thread. Up to 126 million casualties. And it's done! The first war is done. I got at least 3 or 4 more to finish. I'm just gonna take everything and release things later. Because this is too much to deal with in one go. Holy fuck, 2,000 ships. I have just acquired them. Now I have to kill the Americans. They don't have many divisions left. They lost most of their manpower fighting the Axis. So they got less than 1 million on all adult serve. I just have to get to Cuba first. And from what I know, the Americans are really bad at dealing with Cuba. This is a healthy looking naval invasion. The capital of the American junta is in Richmond. In fuck-ass nowhere. What happened to Washington? Was the city too woke or something? MacArthur is such a silly guy. I can't believe I did another stupid fucking world conquest out of nowhere. This is what I did to the world, by the way. I just have to kill the Afghani faction now and the Indonesian one. Make a bunch of puppets and demote them to the lowest autonomy level. That shouldn't take that much more time. I cleaned up the rest of the map. It did turn into a world conquest after all. And the last independent nations are the one in the Afghani faction. The second Afghan empire is pretty goddamn terrifying. They got 300 divisions. Pakistan has 200, Iran 150, and so on. They probably have somewhere around 1,000. This is not gonna be pretty. And I just realized I made a very big mistake and released all those nations. So now I have to just call them in one by one. Okay, maybe I overreacted a little bit. They are not that strong, but the terrain still sucks. There are 200 divisions in the mountains of Afghanistan. And the motherfuckers have elephants. Jesus fuck. There it is. Now I just have to release some puppets and reduce their autonomy enough. And we can finally wrap this shit up. Alright boys, it's the big day. Everything is downgraded. Let's do the focus. The Empire of Sin. The criminal state of Manchuria will be known as the criminal empire of the Yakuza. That's epic. It's gonna take 100 days. I thought I would have to do some shenanigans with Russia, giving away all their European territory. so that they will have the capital in Asia. But their capital is by default in Chita, so that's just perfect. Now I only hope that I'm gonna get the proper course. The game froze. It's been like this for 30 seconds already. Starting to get a little worried. Imagine if I did all this for fucking nothing and the game just crashes. Oh! I don't care, Finland. Oh my fucking god. We are black. Holy fuck. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, I did not annex a bunch of nations. So, I don't know, let's check the cores. 66 million. Weird. Yeah, I did in fact not core a single thing. So, fuck me, this is very anticlimactic. God damn it. So, yeah, I guess this was it for today, boys. Give the mod a try if you liked what you saw. It's the first link in the description, and it has a lot more wanky paths than just this one. So, thank you everybody for watching this far. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, I would like to thank my Patreons for supporting me every single month. Tommy Lea 1, Gibbs Licor, Jack M, Erika Mannerheim, Dante Mantis, Senses, T3D, Joseph Moran, Lucky, Yaroslav Kryukov, Shilon, Help Me God, Canadian Bread, One Happy Tanker, Brock Hughes, James Styes, Dark Knight TK, Anthony Franklin, Amy, Soulest Pacifist, Baskin 907, Nathan Kokush, and Salad Legrand. Thank you everybody for watching again, and until next time, don't forget, the saddest part about all this shenanigans is that I managed to lose my core on fucking Arunachal Pradesh somehow. I just can't win.